Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to introduce our first speaker for the session. With over a decade of profound expertise in pharmaceutical marketing and sales, Ms. Taniya Idris, former marketing and sales manager at Sandoz, a Novartis division, she is committed to ethical practices evident through 2 consecutive years as the ethics, risk, and compliance champion, showcases not only her dedication but also her leadership qualities. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Taniya Idris.
So, hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Taniya Idris, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to participate in the brand chat. Um, Before starting my presentation, I would like to divulge into concept of the three terms: biologics, biosimilars, and biocopies. Biologics contain substances that have been created by using living organisms, and they are mostly the innovative products. And biosimilar are similar to the biologics, and according to US FDA, it is also manufactured in the living organisms, but they are highly similar with similar type of quality, efficiency, and safety like the biologics. And there are biocopies who have the clinical equivalency, but the quality criteria is not expected to meet the regulatory requirements. So, having pondering upon these scientific jargons, let's start the presentation because the presentation is going to be a roller coaster ride. So, this presentation is divided into three segments: A, B, and C. A is for the analyze part, and just like our previous speakers were saying, Tanvir sir and Vivek sir, that life is all about connecting the dots. So I would try to connect the dots of the analyze part to the build part, that is stands for B. And after that, my most favorite thing is the connect part, where we will see the strategies to connect to the customers. So let's get started to the presentation. Firstly, as we can see, there is the executive summary, and this executive summary is nothing but the summary of the whole presentation. So I would love to come to these slides after the presentation ends, but I'm not just pondering on this. Let's start with the main presentation, that is A for analyze. So in this analyze part, let's have a look what adalimumab is indicated for, and what is the incidence and the prevalence of the disease that we are going to support the treatment on. So, adalimumab is a biosimilar, also a biologic brand. We know the popular brand Humira by AbbVie, and there are so many biosimilar brands and also biocopies brands, which is also present in Bangladesh. So, having said that, we can have a look at the incidence and the that we are going to support the treatment on. So,
I request everyone to keep on mute, please. Yeah, please, Tanya.
yeah, thank you. So the incidence and the prevalence are here. Not to have those data jargon so much, I would just like to say the prevalence of rheumatoid arthritis is increasing in Asia and in Bangladesh day by day. So the three indication we are going to focus upon is rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, that is AS, and psoriatic arthritis. But mostly we would focus on rheumatoid arthritis. So let's have a look what is the patient journey that Vivek sir was talking upon. So in the current world, we are focusing more on the patient perspective as a customers, so that we can have a look, and according to Tanvir sir, we would like to connect the dots from this patient journey. For example, there is a patient named Kashin who is suffering from joint pain, stiffness, and swelling. So when he suffers from these symptoms, he can go to his nearest GPs or rheumatologist, medicine specialist, orthologist, or physical medicine specialist. So after going to the particular doctor, They perform the physical examination, and after having some more physical examination, we can see that they are diagnosed with RA, that is rheumatoid arthritis. These rheumatoid arthritis are initially treated with DMARDs. So what is DMARD? DMARD is disease-modifying anti-rheumatic drug. These disease-modifying anti-rheumatic drug or DMARDs are two types. One is the type that is the oral medication, and the second type is the biologics that I was saying beforehand. So these C DMARDs or the chemical DMARDs are mainly methotrexate that the prescribers mainly prescribe while one patient is prescribed with rheumatoid arthritis. So Kashim starts with methotrexate. So after he starts methotrexate, he goes for the follow-up to the prescriber, and now the prescriber checks whether the RA is stabilized or not. If it is stabilized, it's okay, because he says that, okay, you come 1 or 2 weeks later or 1 month later, and I will monitor your progress of disease and I will have some follow-up. But even after taking the methotrexate, if the RA is still active, the prescriber says, okay, let's add some treatment. And after that, he adds the treatment and tries to switch to another kind of DMARD, that is sulfasalazine or sometimes hydroxychloroquine. But even after that, Kashim is still suffering a lot, and Kashim is suffering from joint pain, stiffness till date, and he is just overwhelmed with pain. So he goes to his rheumatologist again, and he says, well, doctor, it's not working. It's not working at all. So what should I do? So the doctor suggests, okay, we should convert to biologic DMARDs. That is the TNF alpha or Janus kinase inhibitor or IL-6 inhibitor. There are so many options for biologics for DMARDs. But even after that, you can't guarantee that Kashim is fully being treated and RA can be still active. So the journey of RA gives us the notion that it is all about permutation and combination. One treatment might not be enough so to treat the disease as a whole. One drug can very much be efficacious to one patient, but the other patient would not respond to it. So the doctor has to go through various phases of treatment. Having said that, by connecting the dots, that means what we can decipher from this patient journey. Patient journey says us that if we treat any kind of patient when the early prognosis of the disease happens, that would be much more efficacious. And there are lots and lots of studies behind it. So early initiation of biologic treatment is a must. And secondly, while choosing those biologics, the awareness about the biosimilar or increasing the concept of the biosimilar is a very good, can be a good promotional approach to be pondered upon. So two things we can focus on while devising our promotional strategy. One is focusing on the early initiation of the biologic treatment, and the second one is building up the biosimilar concept. So let's have a look at the patient flow. I'm not giving one by one or all the data. I just want to focus on one thing, that is 90% patient who takes the BDMARS, who needs BDMARS but is taking CDMARS are unmanaged, because for the biologics it's much more costly than the CDMARS, and there is affordability issue, lack of awareness as well. And as per comments from ACPs and according to our market research, it has been seen that 5% patients who are in moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis obviously needs biologic treatment. So having said that, let's have a look at the ACP segmentation, which is very, very important while formulating our brand plan. So in the ACP segmentation, in the market research, we have seen that there could be some kind of confusion about it, but mostly the medicine specialist, orthopedics, and rheumatologists are the one who treats this kind of disease, that is rheumatoid arthritis. And 4 questions have been asked in this slide. As you can see, what are the unmet needs of the SCBs? How well do we serve the needs? How will the competitors serve the needs, and what are our opportunities? So, having said that, we can see from the patient journey that the unmet needs is the early initiation of the biologic treatment and awareness of the biosimilar concept or the using of the biosimilar during this initiation of the biologic treatment. So, the unmet need is obviously the better treatment of his or her patient. And how well do we serve the needs? We have so many options available because we are offering the biosimilar instead of the biocopies in a very affordable price, which has similar type of quality, efficacy and safety like biologics. And most of our competitors, especially in Bangladesh context, have the biocopy brand, although they works and they works very well, but we have much more to offer. And our opportunity is huge because there is a very untapped market or unmet need that we can address. So after that, let's have a look at the market landscape. So I am giving it in a standard million USD value. I think we all know that USD is the standard value here. So I am just, instead of BDT, I am just using the USD value. So as we can see, the total market is mostly governed by demand, that is C demand, but the biologics are also taking a significant share and it's increasing day by day after 2019 because so many biocopy adalimumab or the biologic adalimumab, as they claim, are coming to the market and they are actually growing a lot. And physicians or the rheumatologists, especially, are choosing these kind of drugs more and more. So in the upcoming days. So let's have a look at the indication-wise market. As we can see, market from all indication. Here, secukinumab rules the market because secukinumab is such a fantastic drug. It is most mainly offered by Novartis, and it gives more coverage in the psoriatic arthritis mainly. But for the specific indication, that is rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, and psoriatic arthritis as a whole, we can see that adalimumab rules the market, and adalimumab is reigning the market in the biologic segment. So the market landscape also shows the opportunities and the growth of the market, and we can actually play in this market very effectively. So let's have a look at the competitor mapping. There are, I have taken only two major competitors, that is Incepta and Healthcare, and we can see that they have so many CMEs and scientific engagement with the SCPs because always science prevails while devising a promotional approach. And while offering my biosimilar brand, which is not in Bangladesh, by the way, I am giving the biosimilar product in similar kind of price to the existing brand, that is existing biocopy brand. So obviously the physician need to be aware that there is some biosimilar which is being offered with the same price like the biocopies, and this biosimilar offers a similar type of efficacy like Humira or the reference adalimumab, which is a huge feat itself. So I have a huge advantage in this case, and based on this, I'm going to devise my promotional strategy. So let's have a look at the B part. We have completed the A part, that is the analyze part, and now we are going to connect the dot in the B part, that is the build part. So here we will see the 4 questions answered. Who is our brand for? What does our brand do? What does our brand replace? Why should I use it? So I'm answering the questions backwards so that we can have a very nice summary of the 4 questions. I should use it because it is a high quality and affordable medicine, and my brand would replace the existing adalimumabs in the market because there are no biosimilar present in the adalimumab market. And I would also like to replace the conventional DMARD that have been prescribed by the physicians already, because it's a huge market, as we have seen in the analyzed part that it is taking the major share in the market till date. And what does our brand do? Obviously offers the proven efficacy and safety which matches to the reference adalimumab, and increases the quality of life, which is backed up by lots and lots of evidence. And our brand is for obviously all those physicians and all those patients who are suffering from rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, and psoriatic arthritis. There are so many indications here, but we are not focusing on all indication, because we are not going to succeed in all indication by focusing in on all of these. We are going to focus in one or two, so that our brand is in a stronger segment, and we will increase our segmentation afterwards. So let's have a look what is our brand theme here. Our brand theme is evidence builds confidence. So evidence builds confidence. Why I have chosen this brand theme is, I think that when there is evidence, when there is a logic behind a positioning, it immediately clicks in the market. First, the internal colleagues, our field force, and our internal stakeholders should believe that the brand works. Afterwards, by the if they believe what they are selling, they can convince the ACPs that well, we have all those evidence which gives us confidence. So let's see whether it gives you confidence or not. So our brand theme is evidence builds confidence. We have lots and lots of evidence to back up the treatment option. So let's have a look at the strategic imperatives based on the previous patient journey and analysis we have. And there are three strategic imperatives that I have worked on. That is, one, obviously, establishing adalimumab as a choice of anti-TNF brand among SCPs, create a new prescriber pool, and increase patient treatment adherence, which is the most important part, I think, because patient treatment adherence definitely depends on the efficacy of the product, how well the product is going on, and how feasible it is for him or her to take. And obviously the affordability issue is a huge thing for us. So this third strategic imperative is very important for us as well. So these three strategic imperative I have, but I am going to mainly focus on the first one because we have limited amount of time. So here is the first strategic imperative. So let's have a look. What is the current behavior of our customers, or the not the end customers, our customers like SCPs who are prescribing the brands. So SCPs are preferring biologics. Obviously, they are shifting to the biologics, which gives us the opportunity to place our brand very effectively. But and all the biocopies are taking the advantage of it. So the barrier is that the absence of biosimilar brand in Bangladesh market and less awareness about the biosimilar concept. And the our target is to increase the future attitude or improve the attitude, so that they can prescribe adalimumab as a biosimilar adalimumab, so that their patients are more happy and they can lead a more quality of life. So improve quality of life. And the future behavior, we want that the ACPs will prescribe adalimumab or the biosimilar adalimumab as first-line biologic treatment for moderate to severe patients. So here comes the brand message house. This is very interesting and it's very close to my heart, because I was very amazed when I saw this brand message house for the first time. This is totally built upon the point of difference that I have to offer compared to other brands that is already in the market. So as you can see, there is three kind of SCP segmentation, and mostly they are the rheumatologists, but there is also medicine specialist and the orthopedicians, because many people also go to them with rheumatological issue. So here we see that three key messages are given, but the main thing is the main brand theme of us was evidence builds confidence. So we have to back up this key message with our evidence, right? And after launching this product, I haven't given the launching plan yet, but after launching this product or giving all those evidences, we want to ponder upon or increase our territory by giving some supporting messages that we can see here. And that could be also supported by a evidence, by some evidences, so that the HCPs could get confidence on our brand and also have a notion of what biosimilar is. So let's have a look now what are we going to offer during our launch, which is the most interesting part in the whole presentation. There are so many data and so many jargons here, but let's have a look what we are offering in the connect part. So this connect part is divided in three segments, that is pre-launch, launch, and post-launch. So in the pre-launch plan, there should be, as I was already saying, the internal people should believe in the brand first. So there should be an internal pre-launch plan and there should be an external pre-launch plan. So I really love the hustle and bustle during the launch of the brand. I have launched so many brands in my whole life. So and many of them were really successful, so I really love this. Here we can see, please join us to celebrate the launch of biosimilar adalimumab, and it would be in the office canteen building. I don't know which office, but obviously the canteen building. And we would celebrate the launch with a photo booth and giveaways, and there would be a digital timer that tick 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 tick. Obviously this brand is going to launch and this baby is going to launch, and we are going to take care of this baby and making this baby big. And the core of the branding is our field force, and we need to involve them because they need to believe in it first. So there would be a field force training, and they would be involved in every other way during the pre-launch plan. So for the external ones, we need to obviously inform our stakeholders about that this brand is coming, right? So discussion on biosimilar adalimumab and its implication on RA patients. This I have done in a whimsical manner, but I think there would be a much more scientific approach. That is the medical marketing approach that Tanvir sir was saying upon. So it would be more informative. So as you can see, I have chosen the venue as Radisson Blue, Dhaka, and there would be 20 KOL present from nationwide, one international speaker, which would be really good because it would be broadcast nationwide, and many would be presented there via virtually. And there would be a teaser card where they would get the notion that our biosimilar adalimumab is coming. So
Hi, sorry to disrupt, Tanya. Just for because we have a time restraints, can we fasten up the slides and the information? Although we know that we really wanted to hear all of it, me along with the audience and the speaker, but will it be possible to compile it in few minutes?
yeah.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
okay. Yeah. No, thank you, Satya. So there is the launch plan here we can see, and there is the functional activities and post-launching plan. I just want to share that obviously in any kind of chronic care diseases, there should be some PSP program, that is patient support program, because our whole world rotates around patients, and the territory mapping should be revisited after launching a certain point of time, and we should calculate the ROI because that is the major part of any kind of marketing plan. So our performance ambition is given here, that is year by year. I am not going into the specifics because we have time limit. And here the MRP, that is the according to the whether we are at par with our competitors or not. And the ANP is also given here. I'm not going to the specific either again. So that is it from here. So obviously I have taken so much time, but I think I'm in the time limit. Thank you.
No, 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 no. We really know that how informative and how important the all of the information is, and it's very important when it comes to the brand of the company and brand image of the Bangladesh pharma industry as well. With that, we have one question regarding the NSAIDs. We really wanted to know the status of NSAIDs for the prescription in Bangladesh. What is the status? Because this is a question by Dr. Jitendra Kumar Sharma.
Thank you, sir. The NSID segment is highly ruling in this market. I mean, especially if we take the IQVIA data, we can see that the NSAID are among the first first 10 generics here, and it is one of the greatest OTC product that is being purchased by the patients here. So NSAID is ruling the market along with the PPIs in Bangladesh.
Great. I hope that answers. Apart from this, any other questions from Vivek sir and any other speakers in the audience? Any other questions from Tanya, please? Vivek sir, any questions, or
I
we
would like to
can?
have only add one
Yeah.
sentence here. I first met Tanya way back in 2015, exactly 9 years back. It was in February 2015. And I'm awed by the kind of progress, professional progress she has shown in this 9 years. My God, tremendous, tremendous.
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
to you,
sir.
Tanya.
And thank you for being my mentor for all these years. I think you are the one who motivated me for all these years, and for my career growth, it has been a very important part, and I am really grateful for that.